My name is David Rutz. McGuire, thanks for opening up and bringing everyone to the huddle. And, I love doing these. I love being a part of these. I love watching these. McGuire, you did a great job yesterday. All the contributions and feedback from everybody were great. Let's not forget as we get started in the huddle, don't forget funding special for February, right? Building trades. We got another few more days. March Madness. We got a few more days. What do we got? We got 4 days left to qualify for the top 64. Let me put my glasses on. 4 days, 12 hours, and 28 minutes, and counting down to qualify. So go check out the standings. Make sure you're in the top 64. If not, you got 4 days, 12 hours, 28 minutes, and 21 seconds. Now 18 seconds. Now 16 seconds. It's ticking, right? Go get yours. DACtraining.com. Under resources, you can see the standings. This is a great process. You got plenty of time to get into the top 64, get a new funding client this week, and you probably will be, right? Because we're only counting new production, and that really helps. The funding customers really help. Of course, new brokers, new certified brokers, the way we tabulate the points, you can add points. So don't give up, even if you're not on the list now. If you're not in the top 64 now, keep going. You get two big clients, you make it to the top 64, it's anybody's match, because anybody can get good production over the next 6 weeks and bounce you way up with one good funding, put you to the top of the list, right? So that's why we're rewarding the right behavior. So don't forget that. But we're here on a huddle because we're out there enjoying ourselves. We want to enjoy ourselves. And today's subject is relaxed intensity. And I was going to change the name because I don't even like intensity into it. But we want to have some intensity about what we do, but we want to be relaxed about it. And we're going to go into that in a minute, what that means. But let's not forget why we do what we do. Business owners, they're the brave ones, they're the rock stars. They don't get guaranteed paychecks. They start businesses. They don't have any money coming in. There's no guarantee they're going to get paid. There's no guarantee they got money to make their mortgage payment. They don't have a W-2 job that pays them every week. They don't have a salary that can put them on unemployment. If you are a business owner and you can't pay yourself, even though you've been paying unemployment to your unemployment insurance, you can't take unemployment. If you own a certain percentage of a company, you're not allowed to take unemployment, even though you have to pay unemployment insurance. Another thing that's a knock against being a business owner. It's ridiculous. They're the ones employing most people, and yet if they can't pay themselves, they don't get unemployment, even though they have to pay unemployment insurance. So guys, they got all this odds stacked against them. They obviously have to provide health care if they have a certain number of employees. They have to do this and have to do that. But there's no guarantee of anything. And if you need money to grow, well, I'm sorry, we don't have to give you money because you don't have collateral to put up. So sorry, you're kind of on your own. Be a business owner as your primary source of income for 2 or 3 years and have some employees for 2 or 3 years and realize the burden that is on the business owners. And 6 and 10 are breaking even or losing money. Let's go give them some relief. Let's go be there for them, at least inform them that we can get them capital, right? So that's what we do. We got a funding story for you that I want to share. Wade, share this. This is first of all, the broker is Candy Bell. Candy, great name, by the way, Candy Bell. Out of Georgia is the business. It's a pizza restaurant. And this is a client that needed some working capital for advertising and just to have consistent working capital to help with some ups and downs of revenue. But advertising, because they want to do what? Increase sales. They needed money to launch an advertising to try to increase sales. They were looking for $36,000 and they're doing $38,000 a month. Because of their credit, because of our platform, we were able to get them $58,000 core rate, 15-month terms with 100% prepayment discount. So if they paid it off after a week, they only paid for a week's worth of money. I mean, it's unheard of, the products we have. That's better than a bank funding. They took 36,000, even though we offered them 58, they only took 36. And they did all through online checkout, which means because of the quality of the package, they didn't have to do all the bank verification and all that. They just push a button to do online checkout, and the funding was deployed instantly. Isn't that something? Now that's that business owner. They're doing $30,000 a month. You pay rent, pay for food, pay for your employees. How much money are you making? Not a lot. Not a lot. That's why she wanted money for advertising, or they wanted money for advertising. So that's what we're doing, team. We're out there helping them. I talked to a business owner the other day, and he's like, listen, I've got a Lamborghini I'll put up. I got a 60-foot yacht I'll put up as collateral. I got collateral, but unfortunately, we're having a downtime in revenue, and I can't get approved for funding right now unless I have collateral. Well, the bank's not going to help him because he's having a downtime in revenue. Right. So he's like, I got to keep funding this company that I'm an owner in. I've got the money to do it, but I'm trying to get funding for the company because the company is costing me as a silent partner a lot of money and they can't get approved because they're having a down month. That happens even with us. Now, we told them what they got to do to get approved next month. But when your sales, they were government shutdown affected them. They did zero sales during the government shutdown because they deal only with the government. So they couldn't do sales. So government shutdown hurt that business. All that political BS games crap, big gamesmanship killed that business. Now that company's got to put in all that extra money to do this because someone wanted to, argue a point for political points, right? And then eventually you're going to open the government anyway, right? You just got to make someone look bad for a little while. And you make, our current president look bad for a little while. And then, okay, now you can open again. Now we were able to get enough negative carnage toward him. So I won't get into political stuff, but there's political games on both sides of the aisle need to stop already. Doesn't matter which one you believe in, whatever news network you're watching, switch, and you'll start over time, you'll see the other point of view, and then switch again. And before long, it's just a bunch of garbage. So I love our country and I love our capitalists and I love our business owners and I love the people who want to work for a living. I don't like giving free handouts because I'm the person who's busting my backside to provide a business, and I don't want to have to give free handouts to someone who's not willing to do their part. Someone can't work, I get it, but we got a free business for everybody who wants to right here. You want democracy, free business called DAC. You need something, go to work. We got an opportunity for you. You don't have a car, no problem. We got you covered. We'll give you a website. Don't have anything, no problem. We got you covered. We'll train you. We'll give you everything. You got to go do your part, right? But you got to do your part. So all that said, relaxed intensity is about having internal fire, but being relaxed, enjoying yourself. How are you enjoying yourself in your business right now? Are you out there having fun talking to business owners? If so, I bet you'd talk to more. If not, I bet you can start. So relaxed intensity, today's message is about how to have the same drive, but add joy. You got to add joy. You got to love what you're doing. Find a way to add some enjoyment to your conversations today. Compliment them on something. Find something to joke about. Find something to laugh about. Find something to have fun about. All right. We need to get beyond just doing our jobs. That's no fun. So let's do our jobs with intensity. Let's go make things happen. Let's go make an impact, but let's serve our joy at the same time. We can do that. We can fuel up our joy while fueling up. And it's just by not having such a scripted mentality. When you're talking to a business owner, let the conversation flow. If they happen to be an Ohio State fan, it's okay to say, too bad for you, because you're a Michigan fan. Or if they're a Duke fan, it's okay to say, hey, you walloped up on Michigan the other day. Have some fun. It's okay to be casual like you are with your cousin, or like you are with your neighbor, or like you are with the person across the hall at work. Be casual, have some joy, have some fun. So that's the message for today, is add some joy to your business. Enjoy it. All right. Have some relaxed intensity by what you do. So what I'll ask you is what's one thing you can do today to enjoy your outreaches more? Whatever that looks like, do that. For me, it's talk to them about their family. I enjoyed learning about their family. For me, it's talk to them about why they started their business. What was it that made you want to start this? And would you do it all over again differently or the same? I enjoy learning about people's backgrounds and stories and why they do it. So because I enjoy that, I do it. It's not a sales technique. It's something that helps me enjoy what I do more. If you enjoy, whatever it is that you enjoy, talk to them about that. It'll help you enjoy it more. All right. So that's our huddle today. What's one thing you can do to add joy to your day? That's all we got for you today. God bless you all. Ready, break.